Welcome back to the April edition of the Library Roadshow. Julie Sternberg is the award-winning author of the best-selling Like Pickled Juice on a Cookie. Its sequels like Bug Juice on a Burger and Like Carrot Juice on a Cupcake, the Top Secret Diary of Celie Valentine series, and her picture books Puppy, Puppy, Puppy and Bedtime at Bessie and Lil's. Her ninth book, the middle grade novel Summer of Stolen Secrets, is now out. Julie joins me by phone to share all the details. Introduce yourself and tell us how you got started as an author.
My name is Julie Sternberg. I've written 9 books for kids now, but I never thought I would grow up to be an author. When I was a kid, I read and I read and I read. I spent a lot of time reading at the Goodwood branch of the East Baton Rouge Parish Library. I never thought I could write books. I thought books were like magical and authors had some kind of magical powers, and I figured I could never do that. I started trying to write when I didn't have much time to read anymore. I had 2 young daughters and a job as a lawyer and no time to sink into books. So for the first time in my spare minutes, walking the dog or taking the train to work, my brain started filling with stories of my own instead of other people's stories. So I tried writing my stories down, and I learned that there's no magic to being a writer. It just takes sitting down and writing and rewriting until you're happy with the story. So that's how I got started as an author.
Julie, what is this new book about?
Summer of Stolen Secrets is about a 13-year-old girl named Katerina, or Kat, who has never met her strict Jewish grandmother, Savta. Savta cut off all ties with Kat's family because Kat's father married Kat's non-Jewish mother. Kat has never been to Baton Rouge, where Savta lives, until her Aunt Miriam invites her to visit for 3 weeks during the summer. At that point, Kat is desperate to escape her former best friends who've turned into bullies. So she goes to Baton Rouge, and there the tough and mysterious Savta puts Kat to work in the family department store. In that store, Kat uncovers secrets about Savta's escape from Germany and the Holocaust, which is a time that nobody in the family talks about. These secrets help Kat understand her grandmother and heal her family.
What inspired you to write Summer of Stolen Secrets?
I grew up in Baton Rouge in a Jewish family that owned department stores. Starting at the age of 5, I worked every Saturday morning in our store on Main Street in Baton Rouge. My grandmother, Leah, reigned supreme in that store and in my family. She was a tough character, and she and my grandfather had fled Nazi Germany in the mid-1930s. They used the money that they smuggled out of Germany, almost every penny of it, to buy the store. I've long wanted to write a book about a girl working in that family-owned department store in Baton Rouge with a tough grandmother who's difficult to understand and family roots in Nazi Germany. Summer of Stolen Secrets is finally that book.
Julie, what do you hope Baton Rouge readers will take away from this book?
I would love it if every kid in Baton Rouge got to read this book that's set in their hometown and that's based on a small slice of Baton Rouge history. I think it would be really nice for kids to kind of see themselves, at least where they live, reflected in the pages of a book. I also hope that readers come away with the start of an understanding of what happened to Jews in Germany in the 1930s and how that experience continues to affect families all these years later.
How can our viewers learn more about you?
You can find out more about me on my website, juliesternberg.com. I'm also on Twitter as @SternbergJulie, and I co-host a podcast called Book Dreams for everyone who loves books and misses English class. The podcast website is www.bookdreamspodcast.com.
Julie will be visiting the library in person later this summer. We'll be featuring Julie's series, plus taking a look back at We Were Merchants, which is, of course, the story of Godshaw's and Maison Blanche department stores. So keep your eyes peeled for hints on social media.